It is here. Greetings, everyone. We are waiting on a special guest. Excuse me for a minute because I believe something went wrong. I'm sorry. I got sage burning. Let me go and try to get a phone. Okay, let's see. 1 second. Oh, gosh. Greetings, Damali. Damali, I'm trying to find my special guest. I'm not sure what happened. Just hold on 1 second. This is a good one. Sister from Nigeria. Oh, gosh. I made it sure set the alarm for 3 p.m. By the time of your 4 p.m. I love Damali. Okay, wait a minute. Now, let's go in. Woo, I got this sage burning, sister. This thing is like, whoa, whoa. I want it burning because of the mosquitoes. You know, I'm outside, but 1 second. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Wrong place. Wait a minute. Sent a photo. Wrong place. Okay, where should I send it? She said I sent her link. You're backstage. Only the host can see you. The host may add you. Wait a minute, sister. Use the link, the last link that I sent you, please. Go back. Check your inbox, which is Messenger. Because I think, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm on and I'm waiting for you. You were backstage, but you're not here. So I sent another link. Can you go back and check it for me? I'm so sorry. My humble apologies. These are the type of things that happen. Damali, what's going on, sister? Do I look smoky up here, Damali? Because that sage is not playing. So wait a minute. The sister's over in Nigeria. It takes a few seconds. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, she's typing a message. Now what is, I don't see anything. Okay, this one. This one? Wait a minute. That's what I use. I'll try again. Come on, spirit energy. We need you. Bring the Nigerian beauty in with us. It is our last live for this month because we do every Monday. The end of Black, let's say the end of Black History Month. What are we going to do with this sage, sister? It ain't playing. Put it under the chair. Let me put it under. Maybe it'll blow the opposite way. This one, that's the one I use. I'll try again. Oh, I hope she can get in. I'm blessed as always, not so smoky, but you're blessed in all the spiritual realm of the sage. I know that's right. I really need you, sister. I need you. Okay, wait a minute. What does she say now? Okay, I don't see her yet. You probably have too much of the sage burning by burning a smaller piece. Actually, it's all tied. Wow. Well, it's okay. It's going the other way now. Hey, the Nigerian beauty is here. Hey,
Hey,
the
love.
Nigerian beauty is here. She's
Peace
here.
and queen.
You know what? I said spirit, energy, you're not going to stop us. You're not going to stop us.
Right.
I tell you what, this is what I said. I said I'm going to step back and I'm going to let the ancestors take over. And guess what? They did. You still as beautiful. Sister,
You as
well,
well.
I hope that did you fix your tea?
I have me some cafe au lait.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Beautiful. Cheers. Cheers, sister. Mm. So we have Sister Jamali in here. She says, greetings, Empress. I made it. Yes, you did make it. And you're going to love meeting this beautiful sister. Her name is the Nigerian Beauty. Trini Queen, welcome. Good afternoon.
Peace.
Jamali, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm burning sage and it's going crazy. Woo! I don't want to smoke.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. Let me set it up here. Hold on 1 second. Woo! That thing it just got strong and it just started blowing everywhere. It's so beautiful. Okay, Trini Queen, welcome. Good afternoon to you too. Jamali, always a pleasure. Key, thank you. Hey, Key said fire burning. I know that's right. Truly a blessing to our sister from the mother's womb. I know that's right. I don't want to get emotional, y'all.
It's been a long time coming, my sister.
Mm. Mm. It's been a long time. Now, I'm the host. I'm not supposed to be getting emotional.
Oh, why not?
Okay. So welcome to our live. Because without you guys, there would be no live. Welcome to NaturalsTribe. You guys are truly the tribe, and I surely hope everybody has a tribe in place, a village in place for the love and support that we need. So for those, I'm sorry, I'm outside and music is going by. Let me let the vehicle get by. Okay. So for anybody who will watch this video after, because a lot of people normally watch my lives afterwards, the ones that are here, we pay homage to you. Our channel is about anyone who has ever had a thought or inkling about leaving your country, whatever your country is, finding a next country, embracing it, making it your own, and everything that comes with it. And of course, our conversations are always about everything that comes with it, because wherever you go, you got to take you with you.
That's right.
So we are here today. Damali said that's the ancestors. They are there. Bring them in, Empress. The sage is working in honor of our ancestors. Tears of joy, Queen. It is truly tears of joy, because first, before I had this beautiful goddess introduce herself, I want to tell y'all briefly how we met in my words, and then I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and she can tell y'all how we met. So you're not gonna believe that we met one time in the physical realm. In the physical realm, but in the spirit world, we've known each other forever. So we were in Florida. I was on my way to South Africa, ready for the motherland for the first time, couldn't wait to touch the soil. And
It was going to be your first time?
It was my first time.
Oh my
South
goodness.
Africa was my first time, and I was gone for 2 years. And I ended up living in a village with no electricity and no running water for the entire 2 years. And I'm telling you, it was the best 2 years of my entire life. Everybody said, Natural, you're crazy. I said, no, I'm not. Very large village. a lot of elders and a lot of youth. And I became a grade 7 school teacher. And the entire 2 years was amazing. So
Beautiful.
yes, I was on my way there. And see, we didn't even get to really share all this, but you were on your way back to Nigeria. And
Sure was.
after being in the States for, and I'll let you share however many years you were there. And I just want to share this. We were coming in. I was a vendor. So I had my earring line. It wasn't even what it is today. It has grown tremendously, right?
I see the growth, and before you continue, I just want to pay homage to that growth that I see in your jewelry. It is absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. It's magical to watch you just moving and bouncing around and still doing your works and your arts, and it's lovely to see. I love it for you. I love it for us. Give thanks for the light that you continue to shine.
Give thanks, Goddess. And I'm going to give that right back to you because I see your waist bead line and your works coming from the motherland and just all the information you be giving us and all the opportunities you be giving us to buy land and this and that and this and that. So I want to give it right back to you. Thank you for sharing yourself with us. And so I was going to the vehicle to get my earrings and set up my space. And you were coming in, setting up your space. And I said, wow, Goddess, you're beautiful. And you replied, you said, I am merely your reflection. You have no idea what those words meant to me at that point, because Florida was some of the toughest living I ever had in my entire life. Florida is a place that I would never go back to live. That's my experience. So I never looked back. They went from South Africa to Rwanda, East Africa, and I kept going. And now it's my 9th year here on the island of Grenada. So I want to tell you, thank you. I never got to thank you because there was so much going on. That was probably the lowest point of my life. Of course, you couldn't tell because we look so beautiful like we do, and because of who we are and where we come from, and our ancestors. Oh no, you won't look like you crumbling. You're gonna hold your head up, and right? Keep pressing. So no, you would have never seen me sweat, but it was some of the toughest living. So before we go any further, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to introduce yourself and tell the chat how we met, sister.
Well, I think the story was okay. Let me start there. My name is Yetunde Onwemi, also known as the Nigerian Beauty, which after moving back to Nigeria and doing my research on Nigeria and things like that, I, decided to let go of that name, the Nigerian Beauty, because Nigeria was given to us by them.
Okay.
Our name that we know ourselves by is Anago. We are the Anago people. So I changed that name to the Anago Beauty. However, the Nigerian Beauty is still there. It's what most people know me as. However, for myself and for the knowledge that I've been able to gain, I changed it to the Anago Beauty. However, I lived in Atlanta, as you were saying earlier. I lived in Atlanta for like 16 years. And that time we met, I was going through immigration issues with USCIS. And I had finally gotten to a point, like I was, that story is a long story, something for another day that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay, however, in the middle of the fight, I hadn't seen my father in 16 years. Yeah, I hadn't seen my father in like 16 years. And I had the choice to either keep fighting the system and win, but however, be stuck in America for the next 5 to 7 years trying to gain citizenship, or make the decision to go home and go be with my dad. So I made the decision to come home, to come be with my father and take care of him and be with him. And he gave me the last 8 years of his life. He passed away 4 years ago.
Yes. My condolences. I followed you. Yes, we love Baba. We love Baba. I'm telling you, we love Baba. My condolences.
Give thanks. So yeah, so that's just that's how the journey went. However, you would be better off telling that story because if we're being very honest, which we should always be honest and raw. I
Yes.
don't remember a lot of things anymore
Yes.
because of situations, circumstances, things like that. But however, I definitely do remember meeting you. I
Yeah.
do remember being on stage. I do remember catching your eye. You were standing to the left side of
Yeah.
me while I
Yup.
was sitting on the stage. And I
Yeah.
remember catching your eye while I was singing. I think it was RBG that I was singing at that time. One of
RBG.
those songs.
Yeah,
hmm
Red Black Garvey. Yes, you was. Now, wait a minute. Hold that thought right there. Because, see, I really believe in the spirit. Well, like I said, we only met once. Very rarely do I meet somebody one time and they just remain in my heart, soul, and spirit for the remainder of my life. Because, sister, that was many, many years ago. And we are
11
here
years
now. I'm on
ago.
the island of Grenada. You in Nigeria. And we're part of a Facebook group. And we still connected. That's how
Still
important.
connected.
That's how important the connection was. Now you just said you sang, and anybody see music for me is medicine. So
hmm
anybody that can sing and that be the connection, because that was truly since you sang for us. So I want to say that you didn't just sing, you performed, and I seen the instant artistry that lived inside of you. Do you still sing? Do you sing in Nigeria?
Well, I'm not in Nigeria currently. I'm in Benin Republic.
You
I
are
can't live
in
in
Benin.
Nigeria.
You are in Benin.
Nobody
You
should
are in
ever
Benin.
live in Nigeria. Yeah,
Do
don't
you
do
sing?
Nigeria.
Did you take that
Um,
back?
my guitar is here with me. The music is always inside of me. However, life has been a little tough, and I have not honestly gone back to my music as therapy. I have a couple of times. I teach my daughter how to sing with me. So I still hold music, but not like I used to. Because
Beautiful.
too, here it's a different, there's a different life. They want a different kind of music. Like my music doesn't make sense to them. I'm about, about the struggle and, speaking knowledge, and my music does not
RBG.
make
Yes.
exactly. So I would love to get back into my music. It is definitely my desire to get my own studio up and popping, like for myself, so that I
Yes.
can create my music and mix and master and produce my own things. And then that way, I think it'll be easier for me to put music out there. However, as it is right now, to find a producer is,
Yes. Okay.
uh,
So now, like you said, your music does not make sense to them. And I understand that because
mhm,
people always ask me to compare Africa, South
mhm.
Africa, or East Africa to America. And I said there is no comparison. That's
Okay,
two
apples and
totally different
oranges.
lives. So when
hmm
I met you, I could truly see that singing in the style and fashion you were singing in was passion for you, just like what I do in creating and design is passion for me, right? So, how were you received back in Africa after being in America for 16 years? How were you received? Because I can tell you stories about being here in Africa and being received.
hmm
Wow, how
hmm
were you received?
Um, huh. Like when I was in America, I was too African to be American.
Hey, hey,
So then now I'm home, I'm too American to be African. So
wow,
I'm still smack dab in the middle, homeless. I'm stateless. Yeah, I'm
wow.
treated. I'm treated like a foreigner. Even though I speak my language, I eat my food, I know my customs. I'm treated like a foreigner simply because I sound like this. Simply because I might see things differently and receive things differently and be a different kind of like something as simple as they like to call you just to be like, I'm just calling to call. I don't like it. Because I'm like, there's an ulterior motive. What are you looking for? You trying to set me up for the day you're gonna call me and be like, Auntie, I need
Wow.
such and such amount of money. Yeah. So, just
Wow.
little things like that. There's a lot of cultural differences because of
Woo.
growing up. And it's not just America. That
It's
I
not.
was in America for 16 years. I was in Indonesia for 7 years, and I was in Amsterdam for 4 years.
Wow.
So I've been outside most of my life. So the African culture really, I only understand it from what my mother taught me at home. And she taught me a lot for me to be able to survive this long. However, it's not ingrained in me. Like I don't catch the jokes and the subtle slangs and
Yes. I hear
Mhm.
you, sis. Now, wait a minute. You're talking about fitting in. And I'm saying, wow, because I've never really fit in. And I was born and raised in America, in Delaware, but I was
Mhm.
always too cultured. Whether it
Mhm.
was my head wrapped all the time, or, I've always made all my clothes since I was 13. It was always something too much. So they would either asking me, what's your Muslim name? Are you African?
Mhm.
What part of Africa are you from? And I would say, I'm not a Muslim. And I was born right here. I'm African. I understand who I am, but I'm none of that you're trying to figure out. They were always trying to,
Right.
I never finished. And then when I get here, this is truly a white man's language. So I
Mhm.
understand what you're saying. Wait a minute, we got a question. Damali says, that's only part of the world. Why don't you sing on YouTube? Sister Damali says, spread your wings, advocate, and use your own platform, Queen. Sing something now. Spread your wings on Natural's channel. Oh, she's gonna make me cry. And then she said, I love that African to be American, to American to be African. But guess what? Your home is inside you. Don't forget it. Live inside
Good
you. The
thing.
sugar will, sunshine on the surface. Stay African
Mhm.
strong. Since you want to sing for us,
I mean, I kind of figured that you wouldn't let me go unless I did. So I kind of figured that.
the
But
floor
yeah,
is yours.
definitely.
Take your time, sis. Take your time.
However, to answer her question,
Yeah.
we talked this evening and I just hit you up. I was like, oh my God, is it in 45 minutes?
Yes.
And you were like, yes, it is. Do you know that I started immediately sweating?
That's
I
okay.
am
I was
not who
sweating
I
too.
say that again.
That's okay. I was sweating too. Because I don't really know how this thing is gonna go. All I know is it's the last live this month. All I know is it's the end of Black History Month. I don't get into no month because we always gonna celebrate who we are. I don't get into that. But I knew this was special. It had everything to do with the ancestors in the spirit. And I knew I really had nothing to do with it. I got all this stuff written down on this book, but this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because I don't even know what the ancestors are doing right
That's right. That's right.
now.
So to answer your question is Sister Damali, right?
Yes, Damali Light.
Depression, trauma, exhaustion, loneliness, single motherhood, running a business, my father passing away, having to bury him by myself. Like it's just a lot of things compounded on top of each other. And no tears.
No
I
tears.
don't I don't feel as free as I used to.
Mm.
And I feel like I would be betraying my voice if I attempted to push her to heal me in ways that I'm not ready to accept.
Mm.
So
Wow.
in time, I do little snippets here and there, but it's not like I used to perform 5 or 6 days a week, like I was performing. I was on For me to make it all the way to Florida, I was on my tour. Like I was on my I'm Leaving America tour. I did Florida, South Carolina. Where else did
Wow.
I go? I was in Mississippi, I was in Alabama. Like I was trying to hit up everywhere I could before I came back to Africa, and I'm glad I did because I met
Wow.
so many people, you included.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, sis, I'm telling you, I'm honored. I'm honored
likewise.
that we met at the time we did because I always held on to that. I am merely a reflection. Oh, the sage is gone and gone. I don't know what it's saying, but it's just all over the place. It got the whole outside lit.
Give thanks for that.
So, sister, tell us about. You'll sing when you get ready. I don't care when you do it. You can bust out you can bust out with one line, two lines, and then I want you to tell us about your business, specifically about your waist bead business. And I'm asking you this because I know a lot of people sell waist beads, but I know no one that takes it to the water like you do and bless it in the name of our ancestors. I don't know nobody do that before you deliver them to the customer. So those two things, sing when you want to and tell us about the waist bead business and any other part of your business because we want to support you.
Well, okay. So I think I've been selling those waist beads for about maybe like 9 years now, maybe like 8 or 9 years on Facebook. And when I came to Africa, I didn't know anybody. Well, I knew one person. That was my dad. That was it. I knew daddy, and that was it. So I didn't. When you come to Africa, and you might be able to attest to this. When you attempt to start a business, like you have to have connections upon connection, upon connections, upon connections. You have to have money that's put away that you're just like, this is money I'm going to lose while I'm doing my business, not the money that you're putting in. You just have to like, okay, I already know I got $100, $20 of this money, they're going to scam me. I just already know that. Like, it's smart to just put that money into, because it's going to happen one way or another. So, I just, end up asking my ancestors, like, I need something to do that's going to give back to my community that I left in America. However, it's going to sustain me here and will still be a bridge between the Africans in Africa and the Africans in the diaspora.
Yes.
And one day somebody was like, oh, I'm going to Atlanta for the weekend or something like that. And I was like, ooh, will you take some stuff for me? Let me, give my people some stuff. And he was like, sure, no problem. Just, bring it to me by next week. So I got online and I was like, yo, like I got somebody coming to Atlanta. Do y'all want some waist beads? And sis was like, yeah, I'll take some waist beads. I'll take some waist beads. I'll take some waist beads. I'll take some waist beads.
No, that's right. Yes.
So I took the orders and go to the ocean. Go pray over these waist beads. Wash them, cleanse them before you send them. Make sure that it has the true essence of Africa. Give them something to hold on to. So, when I cleanse them in the waters and I bliss them and I ship them over, everybody receives them. They're still wet. So that's from the waters of the other side of the Atlantic. It has sand on it, which is also the last sand that, well, I can't say the last because, things move. Sand moves about. However,
yes.
Yes. However, this is the port that your ancestors last put their feet on before they left and were made into slaves. So being able to smell that ocean water, being able to feel the water from this side, having the sand, to keep, some people put it on their altars. I had a sister who used it to make sand body scrub. So she was washing her skin with the sand from from the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of either Ghana, Togo, Benin Republic, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. So
wow.
And that's just, it grew from there. And it that connection between me and my people over there, like the ancestors still allowing me to maintain that connection is top tier. Chef's kiss to them for that. Like,
wow. Well, we want to truly thank you for that connection because
I get for the acceptance.
Yes, absolutely. Sister Damali has another question. She said, let me ask Sister, what is truly laboring your spirit? Because singing is very comforting. It's another form of meditation and self-safety. So do you want to share what's truly holding the beautiful spirit? And she said, I'm being respectful of the question, Empress.
Whew, loaded question. That's a loaded question.
Loaded. I love Sister Damali. She's in all my lives, and I humbly respect her. I'm telling you, y'all girl, now we said we was going to be 30 to 45 minutes. Now I know.
That was the anxiety that was trying to comfort myself, and that's what I was saying. Like when I was asking you that, it was anxiousness. I started sweating because it was like, oh my God, I have to talk. People are going to be looking at me like I can't just hide in my little corner and be quiet and just
No.
stay to myself. Like people are going to be looking at me and I can't see them, but they see. It was a whole bunch of zzz, you know.
One thing,
Sister
if this is
Mhm.
comforting for you, one thing about my lives, everybody in here, I feel a connection to. Now, normally you might have a few people jump in from India and different places and introduce themselves, but these people that are here, that are even interested in NaturalsTribe, are people that are well-centered, on their way to being well-centered. This is a no judgment zone. Like we seeking to love and be loved. And that's it. And that's through education and sharing our lives.
That's right.
So I don't know if something truly holding the spirit. She said she respectfully, she talked about purifying of the sea. So thank you for that. I know it's a lot. What time is it there with you, Queen?
It's 9:33.
9:30. Okay, and it's 4:30 here.
But I'm home alone. I've been home alone for like 3 days now. Gardenia is gone. I'm getting
Oh,
myself back together. I'm mini
oh,
rejuvenating. Yes.
oh, she's gone. You got this evening to yourself.
I've had this evening, the last evening, and the one before then, and I'm having the next one and the one after that and the one after that too.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. Queen Wendy says you're doing a great job as always. That you and love and blessings. Oh, Wendy, we love you. Thank you so much. Please meet.
Thanks.
Yes, meet our guest. She's a true blessing. And Damali says, yes, no judgment. Well, look, we know you've been through a lot because you just said, I can only imagine being somewhere 16 years. And like you've been other places in between that and then go back. And then, like you said, you lost Baba. Baba was everything. He was your everything. Wait a minute, let me check my sage out. Hold on. Oh, well, y'all ain't gonna believe what just happened.
Did it burn you? What just happened? It popped?
It burned. It burnt. It burnt a hole in my washing machine top.
That sage was not playing with you today.
Oh my God, it burnt up. Look, it's a whole hole in it. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Give me a second.
Oh my goodness.
It burnt through the entire wooden box.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
I got a huge hole in the top
saw
of the
it.
washing machine.
Wait, on the top of it burnt through the wood to the washing machine.
Yes.
That sage was not playing today.
That sage wasn't playing. I'm so sorry, yo.
I need you to remember this day for as long as you have this washing machine. You will not forget this conversation that you had.
This conversation was so on fire. Molly said, I'm so sorry I was not blessed to be in your path, sister, while you was in Atlanta. She said, I'm from Atlanta too. Sister Damali that's asking you the question. She said, she's from which part are you from? Oh, Atlanta. Atlanta's Atlanta. And I lived in Atlanta in 96.
I know it, Damali, but well, she can see my face, right? Well, if she saw my face and she knew me, she would know.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So Damali, her face is not familiar to you. And Sister Wendy said it had things to burn and went to the nearest thing. It was not playing. Whoa, I ain't even gonna trip it. I can still wash. But anyway, I'm sorry. Wow, that's all burnt. That's not nice. Okay, so we did humble condolences about Baba. You know, I followed that whole journey with you, sis, and I'm so glad that you had that time.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what would have happened had I not made the choice. Because had I not made the choice to come home, I know he would not have lasted the extra 8 years he did. That I know for sure. That's one. That's two. I don't know what kind of damage. Like it would have done to me to not have seen him for however many years, and the man passes away. Like,
Wow.
so yeah, I'm glad I made that decision to come home, even though, how everything happened was just kind of sudden out. It was just, woo,
Wow.
it was huge. It was, yeah. So, but I'm glad I made the choice to come home. I'm glad I got a chance to be with him and
Yes.
just be with him.
Wow. And when I met you, you had no children, correct? And then now you got a beautiful daughter. How old is Empress? How old is your young? How young is she?
She will be 7 in May the 31st.
Oh, and watching her grow on Facebook has been a true honor. Thank you for allowing us to watch her grow.
Oh my God, no, thank you all for being there with me, because,
Yeah.
earlier when she asked about, what's happening, and I named all those things and loneliness was in there.
Yes.
I've been, for me, it feels like a curse and a blessing, but it feels like a curse to have to watch her grow by myself, like all that beauty, like, can't share it in the physical with somebody. That's why I'm just like, let me post everything on Facebook. Somebody's
Yes.
got to enjoy the beauty with me.
Somebody
Like,
just got to enjoy this.
yeah.
Now, tell me, is her father and her life sister? Because her father is what? She was born in Nigeria or Ghana or Benin?
Ghana, her daddy's Ghanaian, and he's
just not there. You don't even have to get into it. So, wait a minute, Damali says your face is not familiar. Okay. Empress, don't mind the hole. That's the spirit working hard on those demons. I know that's right. The spirit is safe. Don't worry too much. Baba is moving with you. Yes, Baba is always moving with you. It was something I wanted to ask you when we were talking about. Oh, if someone wants to support you in your waist beat journey, please tell them how they can get in touch with you. The waist beads. I'm telling you guys, they're beautiful. Do you have a set next to you? A set of your waist beads next to you?
Take me like 30 seconds to get one. Hold on.
Yeah, please show a few sets of your waist beads, because she got all colors and kinds, y'all. They're just so beautiful. And I'm gonna take another look at this hole, make sure this thing ain't on fire, y'all.
I'm back.
Okay, sister, you ready? Tell us what you got.
So,
show us what you got.
This right here is actually somebody's order that I have not taken to the ocean yet, because if I had taken it to the ocean, then I wouldn't have it to show anybody because it would be wrapped up. Okay. And once I take it to the ocean, the only other person that touches it after that is the owner of the waist beads. Everything is wrapped up nicely inside a plastic bag, and then I wrap it with cloth and tie it up. And I wish I had one made up for somebody that I could show you, put your name on it, and But yes, this is
packaged up beautifully. I see how you be packaging up. Oh, they're gorgeous. Now, is that purple? Oh, I love the orange. Look at that orange, and that's purple and gold.
It's like royal blue.
Royal. Beautiful.
Is it getting clear? It won't clear up. But yeah, it's like royal blue, and then I have different colors, different sizes. They all come like super long. They're like 60 inches. So I don't charge anybody by waist size. So you could be a size 0 or a size 200, and you would basically pay the same price for your waist beads. And if one of them isn't enough, I'll give you 2 to make it fit, because I feel like it is so wrong to like penalize somebody because they have a little extra voluptuousness than the other person. Like, I don't like that thing. Yes. Everybody pays the same price. And children under 13 get it free once their mother places an order as well, because gotta waste the babies.
Beautiful. Beautiful, sister. Does your daughter, when will you put waist beads on her? Does she have them on already?
Well, she started with waist beads. Like day
Birth,
3, I
from
had her in
birth,
waist
right?
beads.
Because
Mm-hmm.
every baby that I picked up in South Africa, I picked the baby up,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby had on waist bead coming out the mother's womb. I'm like, how did y'all get waist? They said, look, it shapes us first of all.
Shape the body.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, wow. And then they just kept going on about all the things that waist beads do for the soul, for the spirit, and for the physical. And which is a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing. Give us a few things that waist beads do for you, and then tell us how we can reach out to you if we want waist beads.
Yes. You can find me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yetunde Orugbemi. Can you put in? Can you do a link? Like, is there a link you could put in there? Is a
I'm great. Type it in.
TU
Wait a minute.
ND
YETU.
NDE
Yes.
OR. The last name is OR
Uh-huh.
UN
Yes.
GB.
Do I have that right? Can you see the chat?
Hold on, we're not done. GBEMI.
You know I had it already. Yetunde Orugbemi. And
Yes.
that's the Facebook page. That's it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let me put Facebook.
I shut down my Instagram in the middle of my dealing with heartaches and all of that, but Facebook is still there. What else? I'm not really doing much on TikTok. I need to get on my TikTok.
Oh, you
I
know
need to
what?
get
Let
back
me
on.
challenge you. Let me challenge you since we're here. I'm going to challenge you because Damali already put it out there when she said sing and share. You're somebody, you're motherland. We need to hear from you all the time, every day. And listen, I am a woman, I am a goddess queen who never 4 years ago, 5 years ago, even 3 years, I would have never had a YouTube channel. But because my life is so international and people start really expressing how excited about my life they are, things I didn't even pay attention to. I'm just moving around the world. People want what we have. The only way we get to keep such precious gifts as
If
the
we
ones
share.
you have to give it away. So I'm going to challenge you to start your YouTube channel so you can begin to sing to us again.
I have one.
Well, if you have one and it's up and gone and you're posting like you should be so you can get an extra stream of income, you have one, or you just have one
I
and
can't
it's
monetize
there.
where I am. How about that? I can't monetize where I am. Benin Republic is not monetized.
Are you serious?
Not on Facebook, not on Instagram, not on TikTok,
Wait
not
a
nowhere. Can't monetize. Yep. Yeah.
what?
I could monetize if I was in Nigeria, but who
I
wants
was
to
going to
stay
say,
in
because I know a
Nigeria?
lot of Nigerians. But what about Ghana? Do you have any Ghana IDs? Because Ghana can.
Ghana does monetize, yeah, but you know they go through by your IP address too.
And your
I'm
IP address is
in
where?
Benin Republic. Mm-hmm.
That's
No
not fair.
monetization for me. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was all anywhere. I knew they had special stipulations for certain countries, but I didn't know you had some that can't even monetize.
That's why I don't know if you caught that thing a while ago. There were a lot of people complaining that, you know, Africans are on TikTok just begging and begging. It's because the only way an African can make money on TikTok is when they're on live. And while they're on live, they got to beg you for those gifts and those tokens or whatever it is that you get. So they have to
Yes,
continue to say, you know, give me, give me, gift me, gift me, give. Because that's the only way.
yes.
Apart from that, they're not getting nothing. Their video could get 20 million views. Means nothing.
Which most of them do, because anybody from any part of Africa, we want to hear what you got to say.
Right.
We know all
And
the
since
love
I
and
can't
the
monetize, I've gone silent.
Oh, you would have went cereal. Oh, sister, I'm so sorry to hear that. Listen, I did not know. You just taught me something.
I'd be
Yes.
paid.
Oh
I would
my
be
God.
seriously paid. I know how to
Yes,
draw
you
attention to good
would.
action. I can't make a penny from all of this.
So wait a minute, sister. Wait a minute. So you mean the whole time you was in America, you didn't have like an IP address connected within America? Because see, I'm here, but oh man, sis, I can't believe this. Let me see. Well, monetize yourself. Sing on all your platforms. But how would someone gonna ask you to open for their show? Use your platform. Look, she on you. She pushes this. And Wendy said, would a VPN help? Or they restrict that to what's the VPN?
That's the VPN. It masks where your IP address is. So I can use a VPN and say, well, I'm in America, or use my VPN and say, well, I'm in Brazil, or anywhere other than where I am. And with the VPN, my issue with that is I'm afraid that one day I'll forget to use it with the VPN and it'll revert everything, and then Facebook will find out and they'll completely shut everything down. And I just don't want to. Plus, too, got to pay for the VPN too, and I think it's like a monthly payment or a yearly payment or one or the other. So it's just
it probably is. It probably is. It probably is. Well, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You just taught me something. See, we learn every day. I thought I knew, but I guess I don't. And they just forced me. They just forced me to use. I'm 6 months divorced today. I married a local here 6 years ago. About 6 years ago. But the divorce is, here we go. Thank you. The divorce is, yes. Come on, y'all. Let's celebrate. Yes. I should have my drum out here right now. My drum's right there, but I don't want to go lift it up because I will be drumming. Yes. So yes. And so of course I don't want that name on anything, but in order to be monetized, they said you have to give us two names. I only have one name, Naturals, on my birth certificate. It's on my passport. And I remembered this has been going on for 2 months, back and forth. And I remember it said just to spare natural. Remember, Facebook would let you have an account either. You had to use your ex's surname. They rather you create and make up something that's not the truth before they take our truth. And I said, wow, sister, I am so that's something else. Wow. All that.
Yeah, so when you saw me that day in the group, like crying, like, yo, it's part of it, because I don't know whether.
Wow. Yeah. That's okay. Do you ever see yourself and your daughter coming back to America?
No.
You said no. And guess what? See, I feel you, because 18 years my life has been international. 9 years this month I've been on island, right? And sometimes they can get on up in your skin because this is Queen Elizabeth territory. So
you said it right the first
time. I apologize, YouTube. You know what? So things can go left. The corruption can go left. The incompetence can go left, and then I'll start rising up. And sister, living a rough life easy. That's all I'm gonna say. Living a rough life easy. But if I think my options are America or deal with the corruption and the backwardness, guess what? I'll take the backwardness and the corruption anytime.
Any day.
I mean, I'll cry to y'all. I'll cry and everything. I'll call to America, cry on, call them on WhatsApp. But guess what? If they say Natural, come home, I said, listen, y'all, I am home.
No, right. That's not why I'm crying. I'm not crying because I want to come home. I'm just crying because it's hard, but I'm not home.
I'm trying to sort through this thing and come out clean. You understand?
Right. Yeah, no, I can't.
America's not my cup of tea, sis. I'm so sorry. And if I weigh my options out,
Go ahead. If you weigh your options out.
If I weigh my options out, America will always be on the bottom for me. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. There's no way I could live the way I live. Like you said something. You said I haven't felt as free as I felt in the past. sister, I feel you, because this is the freest I've ever felt in my life, even with them going left sometime. I ain't never felt this kind of free in America.
Yeah, it was for me. It was a different kind of free. Like,
yes,
it was I understood. Like, I understood the terrain.
Yes,
I understood how to move about. I understood the system. I knew how to maneuver through the system. I don't understand this. I was about to say a word. I don't understand this out here.
Yeah,
It's still brand new to me, and
yes,
to be trying to learn a new system at 40 years old is not, But
yes. Okay. So wait a minute, sis. I put your Facebook page in here. People connect with the Facebook page. I'm sure other people will watch and embrace this beautiful journey. I don't know what we're going to do about all this goodness that I know that lives inside of you. You may not have done it for a while, but I know something. I know something.
I just have to tune her.
And what? Say it again.
I said I just have to tune her. She's out of tune. That's all. But I went and picked her up.
There she is. Wow.
It's my baby Faith.
Wow, there she is. And she traveled with you and made it back home.
Oh, yeah, she had to. I was not letting her go. Yeah. I was not letting her go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be perfectly tuned. Somebody's going to talk.
Okay. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for spirit world. Energy. Beautiful.
My nails have been growing.
Are they growing, sis?
That's how you know I haven't been playing. Like, they are growing.
Yes.
Sacrifice, because I've been enjoying my nails growing. This is a sacrifice.
Yes.
I just cut it off.
Yes.
Oh, I've been growing them for a minute. Okay.
I heard that, sister. Well, wait a minute, sister. Let me just say this. I remember you playing that guitar, right? But guess what else I remember? It was at the end of the show. It was at the end of the show, and it was about maybe 10 or 12 of us still sitting around getting shit together. And you start kicking it acoustic style. You and your guitar was way over there. And I mean, we was rocking like this. We was grooving like some kind of Sade, some kind of Erykah Badu thing. And we was just grooving like this. And it was no guitar, no drum. It was just you and your voice. And I remember being right behind your backside saying, wow, who is this woman?
Yeah, I remember. I think I did that poetry piece that day. Was it that one?
Poetry. It was poetry. You remember all of it, sister.
I'd be thinking I didn't remember. I started it with Indiari's Ready for Love, my poem called Warrior King. I don't remember it anymore. But yeah, Warrior King.
Sister, we love you. We love you. So listen, sister.
I love you too.
Before we go, I know you just bought a beautiful piece of land. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us briefly, do you have plans for your land, or you haven't been delivered that message yet?
Do I got plans for my land? Yes, yes,
Yes,
I do.
yes.
I do. So I don't sing all the time, right, Damali? But that I will do that. Like everything does become a song. There's a soundtrack that follows everything that happens in my life. However, the land, I want to build myself a house, like a 2 bedroom, not even two, like living room, bathroom, kitchen, and build my daughter her own as well next to me. Living room, bathroom, kitchen. And yeah, I have plans to just move to a land and not pay nobody's rent no more. I want to have borehole water, so I'm not paying nobody's water bill. I would like solar, so I'm not paying nobody's light bill. Like I am just looking for somewhere that I can hole up and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta make this money because I gotta pay this bill and I gotta do that. So, but I've gotten to a point where I've told myself that I'm gonna start building on it, even if I have to do it by hand, because I can't keep waiting on the money to arrive when there's YouTube University.
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second, because my landlord is standing here trying to talk to me. I'm trying to show him the hole that just burnt in the washing machine. He talking about he's a builder. He'll help you build. This woman is in Benin, Africa. You gonna fly over there and build it for her? Oh, we got a whole team, Gray, come for you and build you something.
Please come through. Let's go.
Please come through. We got a whole team here. Meet my landlord. This is my landlord. His name is Short Man. Hey, Short Man. Short Man over puffing on his herbal medicines.
I know that's right.
Nice space in the teeth. Why do you keep the space in the teeth?
He loves you in the teeth. That's right. Short Man, have a good day.
Did you see me stick my tongue in the middle of it?
That's right. You know what? Jamali said, oh my God, you do poetry. I write poetry too. We got to connect so we can recite one of my pieces. Damali, please snatch her up. Snatch her up. Because I'm already feeling she needs to be snatched up by some sisters. She already got a lot of sisters in her life, but sometimes a little newness along the way. So please snatch her up. You got her Facebook page up there. It's in the chat. Please snatch her up, Damali. We're not going to force her to do anything here that she don't want to do, but please snatch her up.
Yes, like come snatch me up in the physical. In the physical. Right. Like you said, I have enough sisters that all of y'all are on different ends of the world. Like yes, in the physical. Come snatch me up. I'm in Benin Republic. Come.
We're gonna snatch you up, or we're gonna come. Next year I'm thinking about this year. My Earth Day is gonna be Africa. Maybe I'll make it Benin and come and visit you. Because I haven't picked out what part yet. So I already been in South Africa. I lived in South Africa. I lived in East Africa. So to come, and I'm looking at like maybe 30 days. So if anybody wants to raise your hand.
Get multiple entry visas too.
What happened, sister?
Multiple entry visa.
Multiple entry visa. What does that mean?
That means that we'll be able to drive to Togo. We'll be able to drive to Ghana. Yes, we can do a work tour. Yeah.
Oh, sister, then I'm coming. I'm coming. She said, come on, come right on. Sister, I'll be there. Okay. Short Man said he gonna come. We might have to put him on the back of the plane so he can start build this property for you.
We got my house for me. Short Man can come too.
He's showing off now. He's showing off, y'all. You don't need no girlfriend. Stop it. So
I don't need no boyfriend. Stop.
Sister, we get ready to. Wait a minute. Who said? Do you have a YouTube page so I can subscribe? What's your YouTube page? Give it to us. We don't give it sensitized or not. I mean, what is it? Monetized or not? Your page.
Rondo from Ondo.
Rondo from Ondo. That's it.
Rondo from Ondo. My dad used to call me Rondo as a baby, which means like a little fat butterball.
Okay,
I was a fat butterball.
Spell it.
Rondo.
Rondo.
From.
Space FROM.
No, I don't. It's like at, so it doesn't have a space.
Okay, wait a minute.
right?
Rondo.
I don't know how to wait, can I chat? I could chat, right?
Yeah, if you can see it on when I'm on my phone, or you on your phone. When I'm on my phone, I can't see my chat. I'm on my computer now. That's why I made
I'm
sure.
on my phone.
If you can see it, type it in for us, please.
But I
Can
can't
you
see nothing anybody else is typing is the thing. So I don't know if it's working.
Oh, I don't
Let me
know.
know if you
Okay.
see that.
Well, we're almost Rondo from Rondo again.
Rondo from Ondo. Rondo.
FROM
Ondo.
ONDO. Rondo. Wait a minute. FROM ONDO. Rondo
That's correct.
from Mundo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm putting it in. Oh, okay. I
Did my
see.
message come through? It didn't?
I didn't see yours. Why not though?
Yeah.
You should be able to chat.
I
Okay,
don't know.
we ain't gonna worry about it now, but you should be able to chat. Anyway,
Mhm.
somebody sent me a private chat. Oh, yes, it did.
Maybe
Hey,
that was
Rondo
me.
from Undo. Oh, that's you. It comes through the private chat.
It went
Okay.
private. Uh-huh.
So everybody, please. Now, how do I get back to my chat? Oh, that's the comments. Everybody, please subscribe to Yetunde's YouTube, and we'll figure out the rest later. But I'm definitely coming for my Earth Day. It's gonna be for 30 days, but I'm at least have a couple weeks with you, sis.
And you're staying with me, so
Absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely, sister. I wouldn't have
We're
it no
not
other
doing a
way.
hotel unless we go to like the Echo Lodge and it's
Yes,
but apart
unless
from
we
that, we
doing
stay
something
in the
together
house.
and we just out somewhere. But yes, we will
Right.
stay. We will stay. So tell your daughter, Auntie Natural looks forward, and I will see you. My Earth Day is 8 December, so I'm looking at maybe November to December, or maybe December to January. We'll see how it goes.
You would be better off November plane tickets. You know, December everybody's traveling, so plane
Oh,
tickets are
that's
always
Christmas time, isn't it? And they expensive.
hiked up. Yep. But you know what though? Do January because we have the Vodun Festival here in Benin Republic.
Okay.
Would you
All
want to
right. Well,
see
we'll
would you
figure it
want to
out. We'll
experience
figure it
the
out.
Vodun Festival?
Say it again.
Do you think the Vodun Festival is something you'd want to experience?
Absolutely. Any festival
Yeah. So
in West
January
Africa.
would be better.
Okay. Well, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. And we're over our hour. So I just want to tell you, sister, love and respect. And soon, our time is coming soon. And thank you so much for your energy. It's still as warm and loving as ever. And I see a lot of support coming your way. So just hold on.
I'm holding. I'm holding.
Yeah.
I'm holding.
And next time you will sing for us. Now,
Oh no, I'm ready. I'm
you
ready.
ready? Go ahead, we listening.
I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
Just
I
give
think
us a
I'm
tune
ready.
or two. Give us a tune or two. This beautiful
Let
voice.
me
Take your time.
put her down here. Hold on. Okay. It's not completely tuned, but could you hear it?
Don't worry about it. Absolutely. I can hear you perfect.
Red is for the blood you shed. Black is what you need. Get black. Green is for the land you haven't seen. RBG. Red is what she saw in the bed after he raped the Black was the color of her eyes. Green pastures she remembered. RBG, red blood, black skin, green land. Let's take a stand. Red blood, black skin, green land. Lend me your hand. RBG, revolutionary but gangster. RBG, real black girls. RBG, real black guardians. RBG. Red blood.
This girl is
black skin, green land. Lend me your hand. Red blood, black skin, green land. Lend me your hand.
red, black. Oh, sister, you done took me back.
Thanks.
You said red, black girls. Garvey, little sister. I'm done. The Molly said, OMG, shivers. The ancestors has arrived.
Give thanks.
Queen, I'm telling you. Oh my God.
Oh.
Well, I'm so sorry if they don't know what they missing. And it could be some nice little sets going on the motherland, and they don't have a clue. I understand the music. Oh, the respect is real, Damali said. Sister, we're going to end on that note. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for your presence this evening.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for thinking.
I look forward to our next time. Is there anything else you want to say before you leave?
I love you.
We love you more. We love you more.
And I really want to appreciate you and say thank you for this.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, sister. Until we meet again, love and respect. Yes.